Here is a guide to Opal's Kingdom Farm. Despite the whole farm having an underwater theme, we still have the usual combination of land and water plots. A closer look at the starting section. As usual, there are treasures to open. These require magic tridents and retriever nets to clear. The self-contained crafting building is called Underwater Arena. And the recipe building is called Crafter's Shell. You can fit a maximum of 40 plots on the starter water section as shown. To the left of this is the unwithering building. It is called the bubble greenhouse and has the usual 30 presents to open. These require a total of 974 shiny seahorns. Over to the right is the main buildable. It is called Shell Stronghold. There are 9 levels and you will need conch shell, star shovel and crystal shard to build. Now a look at the land and how we unlock it. Starting with the water tiles. Of the 6, 2 are earnable and 4 are for farm cash. Brine Basin opens in 21 days, requires a level 1 shell stronghold, unwrapping 5 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 24. Divers Deep opens in 42 days, requires a level 5 shell stronghold, unwrapping 20 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 51. Benthic Basin costs 109 farm cash. Hardle Depths costs 109 farm cash. Crystal Chasm costs 109 farm cash. Demersal Dive costs 109 farm cash. The land tiles are on 2 levels. The earnable tiles are next to the starter section. Aqua Entrance opens in 35 days, requires a level 4 shell stronghold, unwrapping 15 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 42. Cave Corner opens in 56 days, requires a level 9 shell stronghold, unwrapping 30 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 69. Divers Landing opens in 14 days and requires farm level 15. Fish Fields opens in 28 days, requires a level 3 shell stronghold, unwrapping 10 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 33. Explorer's Point opens in 49 days, requires a level 7 shell stronghold, unwrapping 25 presents in the bubble greenhouse and farm level 60. Twilight Floor opens in 63 days and requires farm level 78. Euphotic Plateau opens in 70 days and requires farm level 87. The rest of the land costs farm cash. Crystal Cove costs 109 farm cash. Pearl Meadows costs 109 farm cash. Abyssal Plain costs 109 farm cash. Colorful Currents costs 109 farm cash. Crystal Steps costs 109 farm cash. Glowing Gardens costs 109 farm cash. Coral Corral costs 109 farm cash. Kelp Pastures costs 109 farm cash. Seaweed Forest costs 109 farm cash. Seaweed Fields costs 109 farm cash. And Coral Cropping costs 109 farm cash. Now for the upper section. Regal Realm costs 169 farm cash. Precious Pastures costs 149 farm cash. Reef Road costs 129 farm cash. Shimmering Strait costs 149 farm cash. Finned Fields costs 129 farm cash. Throne Approach costs 149 farm cash. Gemstone Guyot costs 129 farm cash. Queens County costs 169 farm cash. Illuminescent Lands costs 149 farm cash. And Kelp Grove costs 129 farm cash.